Hi folks, AJ here. Happy Monday. Don't you just love Mondays? Yes, in this video I want to look again at Harry and Meghan's dance in the hospital room. The more and more I look at it, and I've not looked at it much to be honest, but I watched it again this morning and I thought, there is no way that she was pregnant in this video. Like, this is something that I skipped around in the past in my videos. I felt uncomfortable talking about it, but I've realized what it is. It's the level of deception that I cannot handle. And it's the audacity that they had of faking a pregnancy, using a surrogate, and just lying to the whole world and possibly to the royal family. Or did they know it was a surrogacy? I don't know. And at this point it has not been confirmed, so these are just my beliefs, but it's very apparent that these are the beliefs of many people around the world. And yeah, I just think it's really sad that people who comment on Harry and Meghan are viewed as being toxic by some people. Like, some people think they're being targeted, Harry and Meghan. But the thing is, you need to remember how it started. When I started this channel, I could not believe how Meghan and Harry were treating the royal family. I just thought, these two were just really mean and horrible, especially in the final years of Prince Philip. And the late Queen Elizabeth II, the way they were treated leading up to their deaths was just awful. It's unspeakable. It was disgusting. And that is why I started this channel. And I don't find these videos easy to make, talking about Meghan. And if I have a joke around, it's just to lighten up the atmosphere, because it is just so cringy. It's awful the way they have behaved. But in this video, I'm going to look at a leading body language expert, his video, Scott Rouse, I think. And yeah, I just love the behavior panel. I've followed them for a long time. And yeah, I'll tell you a little bit about myself as well. When I started watching these body language panel type videos, it was because I was interested. I could see that Meghan Markle was just up for a smash and grab on the royal family. It's like she got her way in there, grabbed what she could, and got out and caused lots of chaos along the way. And I could just see through her. I had the intuition, when they did the engagement video, I really felt like this is not going to end well. I had a really bad feeling about it, and it's all played out for everyone to see. And Meghan's just she keeps digging a hole for herself. I feel I don't know if that's the right expression, not digging a hole. What's she done? She's just, she's caused all this chaos, and everyone's just talking about her. And that's because she's caused all this chaos, and it's because people see similarities in people that they've known, like narcissistic types that they've known in the past. This is not easy, because I don't like the deception. But yeah, let's get into this. I wasn't going to say, folks, but what the hell, I'm gonna say it. I have a feeling recently, in the past month or so, or for particular videos that I do on Harry and Meghan, I think they're getting blocked. I really do. I think they're getting blocked. And, some part of me wants to just give up this channel, but another part of me wants to keep talking about trying to tell the truth. My truth, what I see, my intuition, and looking at hard facts as well, and supporting the royal family. Okay, so let's look at this. I love this YouTube channel, the behavior panel. Let's look at what they're all about. So we'll click more. Description: the world's top body language and behavioral analysis expert, Scott Rouse, Mark Bowden, Chase Hughes and Greg Hartley, all together known as the Behaviour Panel, they analyse body language and human behaviour in videos of public interest. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Yeah, they work in like behaviour analysis, communication culture, deception detection, interrogation and resistance to interrogation. Watch their analysis of interviews with true crime, entertainment and political figures. Learn alongside them how to read body language, detect deception and analyse behaviour to keep yourself and those you love safe. So yeah, like people out there, you know, we live amongst psychopaths, sociopaths, you know, people with narcissistic traits, and they look at all of this. And yeah, I just want to highlight, you know, to keep yourself and those you love safe, because people can be dangerous. And I've seen it in my life, you know, narcissistic behavior can be, you know, terrible to be around. And I just feel so sorry for Harry, not for Harry, well, maybe in the future, maybe I will feel sorry for Harry because I'm sure he's going through it. But yeah, these are just my opinions and I can say what I want. Prince William, Princess Catherine, my heart goes out to them for having to, you know, deal with Meghan Markle and the way she's manipulated, twisted things, told lies about them, you know, just creating this circus. Anyway, I'm going to react to this video. Meghan Markle's pregnancy, real or staged? Delivery room, body language. So we're going to see what Scott Rouse has to say.
Feels that as well. That's why you can't quit watching it. But there are things in there that are missing. I'm going to tell you what those things are, and you'll have a better understanding of why you feel the during this. We don't see anything that tells us she's worried about the pain that's right around the corner when she starts having a baby. Look at these expressions.
Yeah. She does not look worried. Look at her. She's just like dancing around. You know, she is not worried about going into labour. And surely after your first kid, you'd be a little bit, you know what's coming. You wouldn't be like, you know, maybe the first kid you might be like before the contractions start, but not the second kid. No way.
Look like somebody who's worried, getting ready to go through the worst pain in their whole life? No. Does this look like a husband who is worried about his wife? Somebody who wants to connect with her to help her calm down? Help get that anxiety lowered? No. And your brain feels that as well. That's why you can't quit.
Oh, what have I done?
Here that really bother me. And I'm not saying she didn't have that baby. I'm not saying she wasn't pregnant. But I'm saying it sure looks suspicious to me. From what she's doing in this video,
very
suspicious. Tell me something's not right here. Not just her facial expressions that aren't correct here, that should be there, that aren't. Not just because her arms are far away from her body, and when you're in this kind of situation, your arms are really close to your body because you're worried. You're trying to self-soothe, so you keep your arms close to your torso.
I really don't think she's pregnant.
That should be there.
I really don't.
I'm not talking about the lack of personal items that should be laying around that have been in every hospital room or delivery room when someone's getting ready to have a baby. They've got their stuff everywhere because they don't know how long they're going to be there. He doesn't look
good point.
Not even
where's all their belongings?
He's not trying to connect with her. He's not worried about her.
She's not
worried about her.
The way like Harry is in front of Meghan as well. Like if you look at all these TikTok videos of women in their final trimester, like dancing in the hospital room, like before giving birth, they're normally at the front of the video and the man is like behind them or to the side. And there's Harry like right at the front going like this. And it's like a mirage, you know, like doodaloo, 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 this is not happening, or doodaloo, doodaloo, she is actually pregnant, no she's not. There's just something like really weird about it. Like, why is she so far back? Like, don't they know like people can zoom in on the camera, you know, you can zoom in and see what's actually happening.
Situation like this and you're afraid and you're really stressed, there's a lot of anxiety.
Yeah.
Feels that as well.
Oh, sorry, I keep changing. Oh.
There's nothing here that says she's having a baby except having that big stomach and then being in a delivery room.
Yeah,
well, let's look at the stomach.
Exactly. There is nothing here to say she's having a baby apart from she's got a big big belly, you know. But let's look at it close up, and this is where I think this could be proof that she is not pregnant here. Like it looks like it's not weighing down at this point. It's so heavy, you know, your belly is so heavy that it's like drooping down a little bit. It looks like it's no more than a kilo in weight.
This doesn't look right to me.
Well, half
like
a kilo.
Before, I'm not saying she's not pregnant. I'm not saying this is fake. I'm just saying it looks odd to me. When she starts bending that baby
too odd.
Upward,
Yeah, look.
Her stomach, when she starts doing that, that doesn't look like it's attached to her body.
No.
Because when you bend over like that, your stomach should not come up that high. It doesn't do it. You've had a baby, you'll know what I'm talking about. That should not be happening. Another thing.
Yeah. I think this is a big giveaway. There is no way there's a baby in that tummy. Like, he's hit the nail on the head.
Look at her right hand as we go through this. What does that thing do? It's hardly touching her stomach where the baby is.
Can I just say, like, I cannot believe, like, I really thought, I dodged this question, like, is Meghan Markle pregnant? I dodged it for years because I thought surely they don't have the audacity to fake pregnancies. But yeah, of course they do have the audacity. But, you know, it's just weird. This is weird. I think this is crazy.
It's that left hand that's doing all the work over there, lifting that thing up.
And it's moving like...
You see these things on her. She's got monitors on her stomach. That's totally normal because you want to know what's going on in there, right? So, granted, if that is a real baby in there, or if it is, she really is pregnant, that's okay. It's supposed to look...
I'm so surprised that they actually put this on Instagram because, you know, it looks so fake that I feel like many people who thought, oh no, these are just like conspiracy theories, they will actually now be thinking, oh yeah, no, people were right. She did not carry this baby.
That way it looks odd. But why would she not have both hands on that? Because watch, her right hand barely slides back and forth, up and down on the side of her stomach. It's barely touching it. That to me is odd.
Yeah.
I know you can look at that and go, well, you know, it's one of those things. Nope. It's not one of those things. That's a lot of weight that you would be pulling up.
A lot of weight. Yeah.
And especially with your skin and it's attached to your body. So, and it's uncomfortable when you do that. So this doesn't...
And if she was pregnant, she would not be gyrating like that. Like, you just can't because your tummy is like so big at that point. You could probably gyrate a little bit, but your whole body is going to move. And when she's gyrating, it looks like just her hips are moving. There's no way.
Right, not only from a perspective of body language, but psychologically, she shouldn't be doing that.
No.
But what's going on with that hand? Why is she just barely rubbing that hand in there? Now let's talk about Prince Harry. He doesn't look worried at all. He's going back and forth
No.
doing that nerve dance.
Do you think...
Not trying to...
Do you think Prince William would be dancing around a hospital room like this? Like, my partner did not dance around like no way.
With her, he's not concerned.
And look at her gyrating her hips. There's no way she is pregnant. She actually, the bump has disappeared at this point. Like, you can hardly see it. And she's just like, hey, they look like... To me, they look like a couple who are excited to have their baby delivered in the next room. But that's just my views.
There's no worry there. There's no stress there.
Yeah, there's no worry.
This is, you know...
They're not stressed, and that's bad dancing.
I'm worried. You know, I'm really stressed. I should be trying to calm her down.
Look at Meghan's
if they did
face
lavage or
there.
anything, shouldn't that be going on? Shouldn't she be having contractions? Unless, of course, they plan to have the baby on this day, which a lot of people do now. You make an appointment, say, I'm going to have it on the 26th. And on the 26th, you show up and they induce labor. So that could be happening. But still, it's going to hurt. And neither one of them look like they're thinking about that pain that's right around the corner.
No.
When she does that squat, that's got to be really, really uncomfortable.
She doesn't even look pregnant.
That's tough to do when you're in that situation. Like I said before, I've never been pregnant, but I know this isn't right. You know
it's not right.
And your brain is saying, something's not right here. So let's go over the things that we've seen that tell us something's not right here.
Yeah, and this is an expert pointing out the reasons why your brain is saying, no, there's something a bit fishy here, there's something wrong. And, you know, the level of deception is off the charts with Harry and Meghan. You know, the way they're like, you know, just this whole lie to the whole world is just unbelievable. You know, this, and then doing this dance and posting it on social media on Lilibet's birthday, or was it the day after? I don't know. It's just, I think, you know, it's very attention seeking, but, you know, to me, like, I really don't think this is a real baby. I am like 100% sure of myself now, but these are just my views. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like I'm being gaslighted, you know? And this is what narcissists do. They love to like deceive people. I think in a way she might be, and this is just my view, she might be getting a kick out of it, about deceiving the world. And hey, look, I can do anything I want, you know? Like, and as Harry said, what Meghan wants, Meghan gets. But I think it's more of a, you know, what she wants to achieve, like she will do it any way possible. Like she doesn't care. There's no integrity. I don't think either of them have any care for anyone but themselves. I really don't. The way they've treated the royal family is despicable, and they only care about themselves. They're selfish.
Number one, the facial expressions we should be seeing on her and him.
But I think you should watch this guy, and if you haven't already, I think you should watch the behaviour panel, because they are amazing. Like, they uncover so much about people's behaviour, the facial expressions, what they say, and everything. It's really, really interesting. But yeah, I feel like a lot of people who don't get Harry, like this whole behaviour from Meghan, like, look into it. It's very interesting. And if you are like deceived by Meghan, you think, oh, this is a real pregnancy, and then you're sticking up for her, like, I would seriously just watch this guy, Scott Rouse, and listen to what he's saying, because do not be fooled, people. Right? That's all I'm saying today. Do not be fooled. Because yeah, I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's fair of Harry and Meghan to take people for a ride, to deceive people on this level. I think it's disgusting. Anyway, I'd love to hear your comments as per usual, and I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're happy and healthy, and I'll see you again soon. Big kiss. Bye.